Hey guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to what would possibly be the final episode in our little old series. So, in the last episode, we did a few things. Primarily, you're doing escort for that, aren't you? Yeah. Primarily, we've been sorting out the hangdogs, remnants of that, slowly but surely dealing with the fallout from that particular war. Then, once we took care of that war, we are now preparing to launch our final attacks in the north. Finally getting some much-needed aircraft, which we'll need to probably put up to here as well, just to turn them into the proper thing. And I think we're still probably going to need to do, like... Actually, to be fair, we haven't got that many planes to stock up. But still, we're getting through, We've got like those two about to be finished. Naval-wise, we've yet to actually get the full research. Naval modules, though, holy shit, we are doing well. I love that. We have triremes and all that shit with machine guns, torpedo launchers. Yeah, literally all of the most advanced shit, but no, like still fucking triremes, GG. But anyway, let us start by preparing war with Bellingham. I'm justifying on them already, 30th of June, so not too long. Well, a bit of a length, unfortunately. And you're also justifying 10th of July. Cool. So we'll be going for this one first, which makes sense. Fort Desolation. Kind of interesting that Fort Desolation is also a town. But I'm not going to complain. Ooh, Blizzard. Oof. Oof. That is one hell of a downside. Thank the Emperor, we're going to be waiting till summer for their offensive. Matrix 9. More political power than... Oh, it's political power. Oh. I'm actually genuinely surprised at that. Didn't realize you had to have political power in order to get that shit working. Yep, Hangdog's territory is now finally able to be cored. We've tried coring the bloody Brotherhood territory numerous times, but for some reason they just don't want to seem to actually be cored. Also, we've got the Sky Reavers, who, despite being at war with the New Vegas group, they feel that the best thing they could do to society right now is attempt to raid our bases, like radar shit, which, not the most intelligent of moves, I'm sure you'll agree. It's like, hey guys, check it out, I got a great plan. Oh yeah, what's that? You know this Brotherhood of Steel guys you've been taking over the world, pretty much? Well, the guys who completely destroyed the NCR, the hangdogs, and have even fucked over parts of what probably could be an underground cult in, like, different sections, like the guys in the north. Yeah, let's fucking raid them. I think they're pussies. Oh, AI, you never cease to disappoint, nor you never cease, yet you never cease to amaze. Yes, you never cease to amaze me with your stupidity. Right, Sky Reavers. Somebody gonna get fucked. Still, while I am sad to see this series end, I feel that I'm pursuing the best of this particular playthrough as best I can. And I can kind of give maybe a bit of a summary to wrap up this particular mod. Obviously, of course, this is not the end for Old World Blues, but obviously the question will remain. When Old World Blues finally decides to get more further to the East Coast, oh boy, I cannot wait. I really will wonder what kind of games we'll have when we finally unlock the rest of America, because you've got this territory of the Newfoundlands, Greenlands, parts of Canada. Obviously the East Coast, because East Coast of America is incredibly interesting. Wink, wink. Not even a wink wink for sarcasm. I'm talking wink wink as in hurry the fuck up and get me some goddamn Washington DC Brotherhood of Steel. you know, the actual heroes of the day. I keep having to use these so-called other... I keep having to use other Brotherhood of Steel regiments and groupers, but, you know. I want my other dude. Fuzzy dice. Right, war support. We could do with... Oh, really? We haven't... We have no men to spare. We do. I really don't get why we don't. Unless we're talking about political power. Oh, yes. So how much does this cost? Oh, it does in fact cost me political power. Very genuinely surprised at that. Right, we should at least now be able to produce, right, nuclear powered attack plane, nuclear jet fighter, nuclear jet bomber. There we go. There we go. And there you go. That should be able to get a decent amount of supplies in. There we go. Right, digital encryption is now a thing. That's pretty much that sorted. If you want to head over to the naval modules and help finish researching this shit, that's fine by me. Effectively, everything is more or less researched at this point. We're low on advanced components and composite materials. Electricity is shit tons. Though I feel that's because we haven't really gotten enough other places. So we will need to... oh, that reminds me, I need to like call more territory because, you know, territory... Oh, boy. Fuck. I'm half tempted just to let the normal shit happen, but... how much repair do we still need to do? Yeah, great bargaining chip, sure thing. I'm half tempted to sort of... well, first let's get construction repair sorted, so maybe we can fix this problem. Naval modules, intercom. How much have we got left? I'd say a fair amount of shit that needs repairing. Ah, good. Okay, Bellingham has finally been conquered. Is requisite for... Nah. Yeah, sure, why not? Right, let's go declare war on these guys. And... I think we're already declared on them. Yes, all the air power is located here, which takes care of South Columbia. So if you would kindly attack those guys. Watch as my fuel cap goes from full to 0. Right. I mean, we're killing ghouls, so, you know, we're doing the world a service here. No army or nation that has ghouls is their primary source of troops is going to be a nation worth saving. I mean, if you think about it from a lore perspective, they are ticking time bombs. Not all ghouls are bad, of course, but at the same time, you still need to be wary around the bastards. From what I can understand of the lore, it's only a matter of time before the radiation rots to their brain and eventually turns them into feral ghouls. Which is a really sad fate, I would say, for any ghoul in particular, because you can have all the potential and prowess, and then it just all falls away. Unless that's my understanding of the ghouls. If you guys know a bit more about the Ghoul lore, I'd appreciate it, but feel free to correct me if I've made any particular errors. Right, we've only got a limited amount of time for this one, so let us also be quick with this one. Go nuts and go mad. Go batshit insane. Right, Bellingham has surrendered. Good. That's some pretty decent gear as well. Right, now we've got Cascadia to deal with. Right. I feel sorry for Cascadia, but we need to have the Cascadian territories in order to activate the last focus tree. How are we diddling? We're going to have a bit more repairs required soon. Right, how are we doing intel-wise? You go over to there. And you go over to there. Cascadia. Oh, I forgot to use the bloody crypto. Hang on. Sticks. There we go. There you go. You guys going to attack? I realize the supply situation isn't exactly fantastic, but... Right, you... Push back. You... set up... here. Right. You lads... No more requirement for you. I'll have you boys head down south. Move yourself down over to there so you can take care of that. How many dudes do we have at the Sky Reavers, by the way? 53. Yeah, that sounds fine. What kind of shit do we have? Do they have also? Do they have any particularly useful stuff? Like what infantry weapons they have? I mean, they have Area 51. So, my thought process was they have, like, las weapons. Like advanced las weapons. I think... I think... I mean, I'm not gonna get to the point where I'm underestimating them, because I've done enough of that already. But at the same time, I'm trying to think... I have a feeling... I mean, the thing is that... New Vegas is already fighting this particular group already. So, I'm not exactly keen on having to establish... Oh yeah, where's the radar? Oh, radar station. Oh, we can apparently improve that by quite a bit. And the radar here already covers a vast area. GG. How many radars do we have? What the fuck? Look at that! Alone, in the fucking Shady Sands alone, oh sorry, New Reno alone, they had a really intensive radio design. This one is a real piss taker. Jesus Christ. That is mental. Right, Styx Nation, how are we diddling? You guys are taking your time. I realize the territory is kind of limited, but my god. Also, where the fuck are they? They have 6 divisions. How many casualties have we inflicted? Oh. Yeah, this is a bit of a one-sided debate, isn't it? Yeah. They've got, like, 1 division. That's fucked. Yeah, gone. At this point, the enemy might run out of divisions before they surrender. I kind of wonder why they don't immediately surrender after that. Like, nothing against them personally, but I always kind of wondered that. Oh, they have an air force. Yeah, no, that's not intelligent. Or, no, actually, no, that's not intelligent. That's very cheap. Fucking Cascadia is like...
Oh no, we were part of this war.
You were there literally at the end.
Yeah, but that means we get negotiating powers, right?
No, that doesn't mean anything. I'm still taking the territory.
Oh, okay.
Right, now comes the fun part. Right, so Cascadia. What do you got? 41 divisions, Camlo survivalists. They've taken a shit kicking, but we've already delivered a shit kicking. They have las weapons. And they also seem to have... They have special forces divisions, but that doesn't exactly surprise me since they've got only one. They have 4 infantry and infantry support. 15 battalions infantry support. Yeah, okay. So there's no real benefit. Right, okay, let's justify on them. Take claim state. North Cuba. Right, so we've got... Not long before the war goes. Oh, speaking of which... Right. Well, we actually still have a decent amount of territory. We'll need to focus on the West Kant area, but... I'm guessing this particular airbase is not very large. Yeah, we do have an airbase at high level here. He says level 10. Oh, it's because I've probably fucked the area a bit. So, probably want to focus on making sure this shit is sorted. Got any for? Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. Right. Right, what I'm thinking about this particular war is we're probably going to roll up and have this territory... Oop. Yep. There you go. Right. Sort of like this. Well, no, that technically is the end of the turf, so this will be fine. Right, so we're going to try and see if we can just conquer... Yeah, that works. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that works. Let me see. Kind of what I wanted anyway. Yeah, up to the right, then up to there. Yep, that works. And your job will be, once they've taken over that sector, is to punch a hole up to here. And they basically, you know, can do that. So, it's very much... Right, what's the time on this? That's like instant, isn't it? Yeah, August is pretty much the end of this month. They're at war with the New Victoria? Or... Oh, Hadia Confederation. I never really know what the point of these two... Well, I say no, what point... I mean, the New Victoria faction seems kind of interesting, considering the fact that this is... Well, this is a generic nation. I think there was a mod somewhere, or a sub-mod somewhere, which allows you to get a more developed focus tree for New Victoria. Though this was years ago. It was around the same time I did the Broken Coast playthrough. So there's always a chance that that may no longer be an applicable thing. Which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully we can get our airfield fixed over in Colville, or is that area already fixed? Where's the airfield? Oh, there it is. Right, I'll put this at the top. Maybe we might be able to get this airfield set up. Just so we can get this shit set up and fixed. Right. We've got 50 divisions worth of stuff, and that's the progress we're making. Okay, never mind. I was hoping that we could have had that thing fixed enough to be able to have some extra stuff, but it looks like our stability and war goals are a little bit, yeah, 41 divisions versus us. Okay, your job, go. Murderize. Okay, intercom. Exile under wounded. We have taken a large number of terrain, which needs to be cored, so I think we've got enough to be able to start doing some coring. So I'm thinking Hangdog, Diana, White Leg territory is going to do a nice number on that shit. I'm half tempted to cancel the focus thing, just so we can increase the amount of political power we can have. I might just do that for a time. Just so we've got some political power pumping into it. Yeah, there you go. Alright. Just over here. Right. We can pull these guys out now, at least. I'll have you boys redeploy back. Nice. Means we've trapped that. Where are they? Oh, yes. I keep forgetting to use these things. Right, the intel is that we've located here is fine. Right, Camlo's been taken over. Right. Okay, now you go. No cipher being decrypted. Well, that'll be something we'll just have to deal with for the time being. Right. Tantalus's Pain. Ooh, nice name. I'm thinking that's one of the bosses you can encounter. Like one of the dudes you have. But yeah, so that's taking care of that. Their air force is being completely crippled. Their opportunity to deliver a flanking attack. Like, this particular bridge was open. Like, in everything. And yet, they didn't go for it. I'm not entirely sure what these guys were hoping for when it came to, like, what these guys were hoping to accomplish. Because, well, yeah. I mean, we're in the north. The factions we're fighting in the north tend not to be very strong. Unless, specifically, you're fighting... Like, even if I was, like, a relatively well-armed civilization, or, like, you know, not a Brotherhood of Steel, but, like, just an average Joe civilization, I'd still probably be able to kick these guys' asses fairly quickly. But that's just me. And that's the last of their turf, which means they can still flank attack if they should so choose. Where? Oh, yes, the one division that we lost. Feel free to regroup with that guy. I forgot about him. Right, you boys are pretty much... Yeah, you have those boys pretty much surrounded. Yeah, they're gone. 16 divisions, 18k losses. Oh, they are making a counterattack. They're finally doing that, but then they fucked off. Right. That's pretty much the best we got for this area territory. If you can get to here, then brilliant. But I'm obviously expecting you to not be able to reach it. Bombers, you guys are going to be struggling. How many dudes do you have? 1,500. You, 1,550. GG. We'll have you boys fly over to... Ah! Yes, bombers will go over here. That'll be good. Just makes the whole process of attacking a little quicker. Yeah, at least had decent airfields. Right, you proceed down here. You two proceed down here. And try and link up with these boys. Brig, sure. Right. Your job will be to hold the line, I guess, somewhere else. Is effectively the plan for this. Oh, really? They're that determined? Not that there's any reason to do anything. We might as well fuss, yep. They're not going to be able to do anything. And then up there. Just so we can rendezvous with these guys. There we go. Linked up with the armies again. Well, you'd think the system would automatically do it, but sure. Rendezvous back in the main line, and oh boy. This is going to be fun. Rendezvous and start pushing. At this point, the war is more or less over. There's no real point in fighting this particular regiment, but we gotta still take it. At least Forced Desolation can upgrade itself, and I should have enough political power to be able to promote it. Yes, I do. Fantastic. Nice. I mean, at this moment, the army's more or less falling apart. That's why I hate fighting in the north. Random outlying crops of territory that make it awkward for army movement and frontline setup because they split the armies up so much. For defending, it's brilliant because you can just if you can build a decent like army to hold a line and like have various different defensive positions, it's really fucking useful because you can easily, if you know what you're doing, find loopholes and nooks and crannies that the enemy army can't really deal with, and it makes defending so much easier because you can concentrate your defenses in certain locations and you can abandon other flanks that need to be secured by the enemy, giving you more time to being able to react. And the nature of this particular terrain is an absolute bastard because of it. So, for example, my army is all over the place. I think the Emperor of these fuckers surrendered. Oh, sorry, you wanted to pretend you had a part in this war. Right, okay. Right, we've taken the territory. Now we have to wait for the political, shit to happen, but... Right, Lords Anoint, Dunk. Right, and then we'll be able to call Lords Anointed. Right. Now we can basically start focusing on researching ships, because that's what it's all about. At least we can try. Square Exile. We'll basically now focus on getting the political power to core the remaining territories, thus hopefully bringing an end to our current issue of fixing shit. Because I'm thinking we're having our efforts being sabotaged by shitloads of raiders and other stuff. So by doing this, we at least limit the amount of problems being felt. Though at the same time, also, we do need to fix this shit if we are preparing for whatever will happen with the supposed end game. Which, yeah. Right, okay, that's that one done. So how many more territories do we need to core? Right, we'll take out a Canaanite territory. That's now cored. I just need more political power. And I think... Well, we do kind of have the means to do something political power-wise. And this would be useful as well. But this would fuck our... like... abilities as well, because while the consumer goods, while the research and extra resources would be very, very nice, they come with a lovely caveat of shitloads of factories being taken away from us. So, I mean, unless I go on a massive building spree and build fuck tons more civilian factories, which I can do, but it is just time consuming. And as we are on the final episode, I don't really think we're going to need to worry a whole bunch about that. At least what we can do is get all of these particular segments built up. But yeah, no, I've had a lot of fun playing this particular playthrough. It's been a long time since I've done a Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. And although at the time of this recording, I've only uploaded one of the episodes, the amount of support... One of the episodes. I am extremely... Oh wait, I've taken over that pit of terrain. Lol. I didn't realize I'd take the island.
Sorry.
Whisker. I should have probably looked and let them have that island. Oh, wow. Right. We all good? We all good? Yeah, they're all good. Fantastic. Cut a hole. Fantastic. Right, so we're just going to be slowly but surely researching all of these particular things. And you might as well get the combat barge going. There we go. Right. So methinks we should probably go here. Have some dudes located here. You boys make your way into the main core turf. Sky Reavers, we could go for them, but they've not done anything stupid yet. And I'm waiting. And I'm seriously wondering why New Vegas hasn't been able to outrun them yet. Seriously, come on. You're letting the side down, New Vegas. Oof, nice. If I could use Navy, that would be great. But since the AI doesn't, I'd just be rolling ships into empty harbors. And sadly, there is no naval bombardment. Actually, no, tell a lie. I think there is some naval bombardment, but it's just the AI never use ships. Previously, they used to. I think when this mod was fairly new, they used to use ships. Like when the ship update came along, man the guns. But after that, hardly ever seen AI use ships. Planes, definitely. Ships, nah. Absolute nah. Right. Spar torpedo. Nice. I think they're meant to be... I think they're meant to indicate spear torpedo, but sparring is apparently now the thing. We could do with some more war support, to be fair. We've been able to core territories, so eagles, reformers, and devouts. So we just need to... head over to the naval modules. Internal rotary feed system. Oh, nice. Nice. And of course, point laser defense. Because why not? Alright. So, question. When we want to do this... Oh, we can actually do this. The immortal is dead. Okay. You're not his game and do not want to continue playing. Chi-chi. Well, we have got a big focus, so here we go. Secret stash. Oh, is this because we have a certain amount of cash? Yeah, I think so. Right. Oops. Well, what I want to do first is I want to try and core all of the territories, so we have a decent chance at whatever will occur of being able to counterattack or whatever. Right. I'll have you boys take defensive positions in North Cuba, as you might as well... Right. We need to call the Styx territory. Yeah, I want you on root out resistance mode. Just because I think... we need to, like, double down on that shit. And I think, to be fair, I think we can even think about... I think we can even possibly have our... no. Extensive patrols, wasteland pacification, resistance eradication. Yep. There we go. There goes our internal armies, but to be fair, we have quite a bit of turf that's going up. Question, wait, resistance eradication, does that improve? Ah, no. Wasteland pacification. It just increases the amount of... okay, let's actually have a look at this. Let's study this. Local resistance, minus 90. Resistance target, 65. Resistance growth speed. Damage to garrisons. Required garrisons, 200. Daily compliance, 0.200. And this one has absolutely whatever. No compliance gain. Yes. Damage to supplies, local supplies. So this basically fucking annihilates everything. This is the almost annihilation of enemy resources. Which kind of makes sense. Woo, railgun. Me likey railgun. Right, in terms of resistance, we can already core that territory and that territory. We just need to do the same for, that. And yeah, there you go. And can we take out that particular thing? They already are able to. Right, compliance. They're going up. They're going up. Very quickly, I'll add, which I'm quite happy about. And then, yeah, I think we're almost ready to have our particular phase. Well, our new shit. Plasma discharger. That sounds hilariously awesome. Core with compliance. Oh, Hadia territory, apparently. I'm half tempted to let the Hadians take that back. Yeah, to be honest with you. Can I release this state? How do I release this state? Oh, hang on. No, I think if I have to go here. Occupied territories. There you go. Return territory. There you go. Have your turf back. Have your lovely island back. Apologies for any issues caused. See, I'm a good guy. I wonder if that means they like us. No. They hate our guts. Even though I gave them back their territory. They're a shitty little island, and they hate us. Of course. Of course. Right, well, I know who I'm going to be telling the cryptology department to target. And why not target them as well? Sure. Both of them will be fine. Right, that one there is all researched. So now we can continue making this. Very nice. Right, we should be able to core the Cascadian territory. Almost, I'd say. Almost. God, the amount of research we're doing. Right, okay. What I wanted to do was core the Cascadia territory. And then we'd be good, but I don't think... We still need to core a fairly large amount of territory in order to get that. Or, make the compliance territory a lot faster. Though they are going up. Oh, we can do it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Let us select this then. So 30 days. Let's see what happens when you get Secrets of the North. So this is considered... let's get the music. Let's get the appropriate music going. Let's get some post-apocalyptic. Yeah, that works. So, this is considered the end game. The North is also home to a great many secrets. As we have begun to occupy Capitol Hill, our scribes are beginning to pore over Washington Brotherhood's databacks. It appears though they were trying to send their own expedition to... Wait, that can't be right. Alaska? So... we get some kind of expedition to the North. And this is considered... and there's even a warning... basically saying, this is a path you should not take until your game is finished or you are bored and do not want to continue playing. So this is the end game that our dear old fellow, the mod maker, have decided to add to wrap up this series. And I think this is something that most factions should do. I think it would be kind of cool to have a world-ending event. A bit like the Nemesis thing where you can blow up the galaxy. So the Secrets of the North. We then have Old World base. Who knows what lies in the ruins of the... of one of the most important cities in pre-war America. Nothing good. Seriously, you have been warned. The Washington Brotherhood scribes wrote about an old American military base further north than anyone has ever traveled. They say it lies in Anchorage, an important location from before the war. The scribes also wrote that heaps of advanced technology must be sitting there, waiting for someone to take them. If this is true, we must get there first to protect the rest of mankind from what surely would be weapons of mass destruction. Oh dear. That's not good. So are we about to discover something that we probably shouldn't have done? And as such, we're going to suffer the consequences? I think so. Any particular things we can fix up whilst we're waiting? Well, we can as well. Let us fix up the solar stockpiles. Point laser defenses. So, an old world base. Pursuit, worth saving. Nice. And I think we're gonna cancel these boys and have them come back up to the top. I want to see what happens. I'm gonna bring all my boys to the HQ. I'm expecting something to come from there, and I'm okay with actually have you boys get to like here. Right, so I'm thinking hold in North Cuba. You hold in Bellingham. You guys hold up here. You boys hold up like here, and you boys hold up like here. And the final... Oh my god, it's the Alaskan Enclave. Judgment Day has gone down, bow down mortals. Oh wow. The preliminary scouting unit has finally reached what they believe to be an old state of Alaska. It is more inhospitable than the Washington with the constant blizzards and snowstorms. While we have lost radio contact with the team, their last message was most troubling. It reads, "It's hard to see anything, but we've located what appears to be a bunker of some sort." Hold on. There appears to be something emerging from... Oh my god. Sir, it's the Alaskan... End of transmission. So, something happens, which I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we are about to get something. That's nice. Here we come. Oh. We about to get it. Oh, we about to get it. We about to get it. And... Oh, boy. Oh! My god, it's the Alaskan Enclave. So now we become the Alaskan Enclave. What's the focus? Is that it? Ah. Is it possible that I might have used this a bit too late? Oh, I've got to... Colonel Washington. Ah. So, now we become the Alaskan Enclave. And I'm assuming every nation now absolutely hates our guts. No. They do. They do. They do. They actually kind of like us. Oh no, we like them. Okay, so a bit anticlimactic. But I'm assuming if you were to select this particular faction, we're gonna immediately see what happens. Do we have like a civil war? Do we have any kind of things? I'm guessing not. Doesn't look like it, does it? It's just We're now the enclave from Alaska. Okay. I thought there was from what I originally could tell, I thought it was just we would have a massive like civil war, and like part of my nation would become the Alaskan enclave, and then part of my nation would be still retaining. So you have to have this ultimate apocalyptic war versus a very technologically superior faction. But it doesn't look like that. It instead looks like basically what it is, which is basically we just changed factions. Fair enough. So I think this is probably a good place to wrap up our little series. We have taken over a majority of the Americas, and, well, we could go further down into the south to crush whatever little resistance there is. There's no point. We've already seen what will happen to most nations when we declare war on them. So I will bid you guys one final farewell from this series. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you will enjoy the rest of this series. Apologies that this particular series is mostly going to be bulk recorded. So obviously you won't be able to react. Well, I won't know what your reactions will be for the episodes after the first, but I am hoping that you will enjoy them. And I'm hoping that you have enjoyed them up to this point, which is pretty awesome. And I will attempt to do another series at some point in this particular game. Who knows, maybe I might even go to vanilla. Shock. But obviously, you know, with regards to how things are going, I think the new update, which I've been fighting against, will hopefully arrive some point soon, because it's been a very bloody long time, and we've still I'm still waiting on that damn update. So hopefully once that new update comes, we can actually have a bit of a crack at it. But yeah, so I will hope to catch you then. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.